Okay, I will be back in just a moment just to refill on things, but just chat. Apparently there was some connection issues, but unfortunately there's another raid. I thought I was done. Why would they have another one? Why would they do this, chat? I don't know how I feel about this. But I'm gonna gather the courage to go do it again. But I think I need just a 1-minute break. I'll be right back. Okay, chat, I am back. So let's switch over back to the game. Things are looking okay there. So we are looking at yet another raid. What level was it again? Let's go back to the other guy. Oh my gosh, how many raids are there? Also chat, I'd like to just point out how nonsense this is. So I got an S rank on the level 81, but I didn't get an S rank on the level 71. Okay, game. I feel like this is a game you are just absolutely never meant to get all S ranks. I feel like they didn't really playtest this. I'm gonna go with playtest it. Not that I think like they didn't try the spawns, but I just mean like these scores are just so unrealistic to attain, honestly speaking. Okay, chat. I had to look up. I was curious. This is technically... Let me see. Urgent Mountain Threat. This is technically the last one in the game. Apparently there's one more after we beat the game, because of course there's another raid. But this is the last one we can get before we beat the boss. So I just wanted to double check, just from a time standpoint. I don't know if I could have endured yet another raid that is 9 waves. That is a lot to get through. So we are looking at pretty solid equipment overall. Unfortunately, we did not get any bonuses there. Oh man, what a battle. So let's restock on food, I think, before we go any further. Maybe we could take advantage of this. Ooh, I don't have enough pumpkins. So for now, I'll get another SP booster. Actually, you know what? Let's get a few of these.
3 square meals a day.
HP regen is not really helpful for us in this fight, but you know what? We'll also get another couple of the nullify all stats.
3 square meals a day.
Just in case we do get anything nasty in a boss battle, it'd be helpful just to get a cure-all going on. But let's go get some pumpkins, which now we have the seeds for. Those are the only ones I'm going to bother harvesting. Oh my gosh, our air tumbles are just so silly. So let's go ahead and make some pumpkin pie.
I hope you like it.
So now we will presumably just insta-blitz kill everything, so we're gonna go for one more raid. And you know what? If there is really no other bosses leading up to this final boss, maybe we'll actually complete the game tonight. We'll see. This raid is gonna take like a good 15-20 minutes, I would assume. I'm still feeling very sad that we did not earn S ranks on those other ones. I don't feel like that was entirely my fault. Well, I guess we'll just level up Sahad at this point. In Sahad we trust, chat.
I got stronger again.
So that gave us 7 extra damage.
I got stronger again.
That gave us even more damage, and more importantly, our defense is going up, so we will lose less health overall. Which is a good way to look at it. Speaking of which, since we just got so many materials, is there anything we could trade up for Aura Grass at this point?
See you later.
Okay, there were 2 things we could do.
What do you need? Please take care.
We need more Aura Grass, though. Yeah, I feel less bad that we didn't get the ones that were like level 70 something S ranked, but man, those hunts are just, I don't know, chat. Like, I don't know if I should look it up or like I just don't get it. I just don't get why Peace in the Jungle is so much harder than the level 60 raid for points. Like, it's obviously very easy to beat, but like I'm not doing something right in terms of points. And it's just rather silly. But in any case, it looks like we're now fighting one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, the flamethrower dinosaur. So
Let's get through this.
hopefully we could get some no damages before I get absolutely destroyed.
Let the battle begin.
Okay, before we let the battle begin, why don't we make sure our damage is as high as possible? Can I eat while food effect is still in place? Oh, we still have one from last time. Just immediately starts with the boss. That is always a sign. Oh boy, it's a lot of enemies that are very easy ways to get hit. Oh, fortunately the Sun Gong does work on these. That's fortunate for us, because those enemies in particular are super nasty. Okay, we're gonna have to protect our lore, so I'm gonna use an extra skill here to stall. And our allies are just not attacking for some reason. But we did kill it. Ooh. Nasty. Well, our lore took a lot of damage, but we didn't take any damage, so that's sort of a good sign.
Now let's go.
Now let's make sure to eat to get our defense back up, because again, if we reduce how much damage we take, we'll still get a better overall score,
How impressive.
because it does seem to factor into the final total.
Stop coming. Please be strong.
Another boss battle.
Please sustain us.
Battle report.
Well, we're gonna lose the lore. I don't think there's anything we could do about this. It just does so much damage. Yeah, we lost the lore. I honestly don't think we could have done anything about that. No matter where we would have gone, we would have taken a lot of damage. We got kind of unlucky. The only thing we can really try to do is make up for it with no damages.
A perfect Specific target.
So if we had to redo this one for whatever reason, at least we know we should probably focus to where the boss is.
How impressive.
Please don't be another boss.
There's even more.
Okay. No boss so far. Nope. Nothing but...
They're easy targets.
Did our ally literally target where we were standing and stop us from getting the stun gong? Are you serious? Are you kidding me, game? Come on, allies, please freeze this target. Please freeze him before he does something nasty. Or our allies will just not. Okay.
All right.
I think Dogi nuked them. Somebody nuked them. It wasn't me, but we got the no damage again. Unfortunately, our lures are taking a lot of damage. So now we're just gonna finger cross for the RNG of getting our structures healed.
Huh, that's amazing.
I'm gonna stand away from the gong so that our allies don't just nuke the gong for no reason.
You guys wait for me.
Yeah, eat this.
There we go. Now I actually have a chance to take advantage of it. Or they'll actually remove the points that we get. Because I get more points than the skill does for finishing. Man, it feels like the game is actively working against you sometimes. It's weird because like they are helpful, but the damage... Oh, I took damage there. But our allies need to be doing other ones, unfortunately. Like, here is where I would want Dogi to do something when they're this spread apart. But until that point, no. Okay, keep hitting the gong. It seems to be stunning some of them. Yeah, they're just doing so much damage to our lures. This is nasty. What a nasty fight, chat. Goodbye, lore. Again, I'm not sure how much we could have really done differently. Other than me going to the north sooner on the first wave. Oh, they just ignored the stun gong for some reason. That's cool. Well, fortunately, we seem to be building up a lot of points. So I'm not sure how much we need, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, Rakota leveled. Nice. So we lost 2 lures so far, which is not good. So we're probably just going to get an A rank at this rate. And I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I want to try to S rank in this game. Like, I don't even know how you would do this at all on the higher difficulty. You would have to be so overpowered.
Let's end this.
A surprise attack? Be careful. Here we go.
Now, let's give it our all.
This is our chance.
The best I can really do... Oh no, it's an undead person. Let's make sure we have the anti-undead so we don't waste more time. Huh? Something spawned behind me and I was like, listen, I don't know what it was, but I want it to not exist anymore. Okay, Lexi and Rakota have that other monster killed.
Dogi squad advantage! Dogi squad advantage!
Now let's end
On my
this.
way.
Okay, these undead are very easy. I'm not sure why it led off with all those bosses, honestly.
Here we go. Join it in.
Okay, our food item wore off, so I'm just gonna increase our defense again.
Are you alright?
Oh, come on, really? Oh, game. Of course it's a projectile user that gets me.
Dogi squad struggling!
Of course. Bad game. Oh, Dogi did his skill too early.
Don't let him break it again. Here we go.
Oh, see, we got the defense repairs, but unfortunately we lost the structures. So he will not be able to repair those. I wish he could revive those. That would have been kind of nice. So if we had somehow held off to like the 5th wave, we could have healed one of the structures.
Awesome.
But yeah, we are barely building any SP right now, which is a big concern. Well, fortunately we got the triple stun. Maybe I could get the triple kill here. There we go.
I fixed it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna hit the gong with the fist. That way I can walk up and maybe get one melee move off on these guys. There we go. I think we should be fine. Oh, Chili Chunks is useful. That's probably my favorite ability when our ally uses it. Just because it's not likely to kill steal me and it lets me actually get full points. There we go. So we got one more flawless kill. Not too bad. So presumably we need to get 250,000, which at this rate is probably not going to happen unless we fight a lot of bosses or something.
There's even more.
Surprise!
Well, well, hello there, game. Okay, so they healed our defenses.
Is everyone okay? Please, take this.
I'm gonna kill these things. I'm gonna kill these things. Okay, I got the multi-stun. Let me do this. Hopefully our ally can kill the other monsters. Yeah, it seems like they are able to actually reach them from there, which is good. I can't see... Oh, the enemy's just really tiny. I was wondering why I couldn't see the one that was over here. On the plus side, it seems like we're able to stun all of these enemies, which is probably for the best. So let's kill these two.
Is everyone okay?
Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We're making it up in the point total right now.
On my way.
So it seems like the stun gong is extremely useful in this wave, so thank you, stun gong. I cannot imagine doing this without the stun gong, honestly. At least in get an S rank, that is. I am super low on SP. So since this guy's stunned, I'm just gonna do a single strike on him, because that'll restore a lot of SP. Okay, now we have an extra skill to use in the next wave. So we have 2 more waves. So hopefully we could get to about 250 base.
Oh, I am awesome.
You're still coming.
I won't be startled anymore.
A surprise attack. Be careful.
I think it's about to hit me and there's nothing I can do about this.
I'll take this.
Oh, no, I have invincibility through it. Okay. I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that.
Everyone, follow me!
Doggy squad advantage! Doggy squad advantage!
Be startled anymore. Don't come near me, commoner.
Are you alright?
Okay, we protected that fortification. Not bad. Oh, I dodged too early. See, I underestimate how far forward they can go. I think that's the problem. Like, I'm thinking because I dodge roll back, they can't reach me. But I forgot. They lunge a really absurd amount of distance. Well, we got over 250,000, so that's good.
I'll support you! Let's go for the win!
Again, the best I can really do is try to get these multi-kills, because this will add up in terms of points.
I'm coming.
Ooh, dodge that. Let me punch the gong so that they stop range attacking me.
They're wide open. Doggy squad advantage.
Here we go.
Okay, I didn't take too much damage overall, so that's good.
Oh, I am awesome.
So we are probably way over leveled for the final boss at this point, just because clearing this gave us so much raw experience.
Please have some. You guys all.
Oh, I thought I dodged that in time. I didn't dodge it in time. That's a shame. Well, the best we could do is just try to get as many points as possible. It looks like I can probably eat one more of these for more defense. So again, if we can minimize how much overall damage we take, that's also probably good. Ooh. That is a not happy enemy. Well, let's use extra skill to hopefully stun him.
I'll take this.
Okay. Just shy of 280,000. Oh, we're still more of a wave. I'm presuming this is just the boss rush now. Okay, let's use the extra skill to freeze him in place. Ooh, I hit his head, so we should do a lot of extra damage here.
I'll take this. Let's keep it up. Here we go.
Okay.
1 second, please.
She hit the gong.
Eat this.
Oh, we're actually almost at 300,000 base. Wow, that's a lot of points. Well, there we go. Oh no. Oh no, this thing is very, very aggressive. This is the thing I was worried would ruin the run. And it is all over me.
Believe in your weapons.
Okay, let's extra skill. Let's not get hit anymore by this thing. So fortunately we did not get set on fire, but we did lose a moderate amount of health. And hey, we ended over 300,000 points. I'm not sure how much we need. We did lose 2 structures, so it's unlikely we got the S. Oh, it's still going. Wait, we have to fight 3 of these? Are you serious? Well, we are definitely not going to get through this unscathed. Oh, I dodged it. So, a whole bunch of bosses all at once, sure. This is fair. Okay, I think that's yet another enemy dead. Oh, they're just spawning in all over the place. What is happening? There are so many of them. This is not good. I am completely out of SP and our allies are not helping. Please help, game. Please don't destroy our barricades right at the very end. Oh my gosh. Darn, they took a barricade with them. Man, that final wave was rough. Wow, that was literally just like beat the equivalency of like 7 bosses simultaneously. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, we did well up until that point. Unfortunately, I think I actually didn't take that much damage, but Laxia was on fire for a while, so that ruined our party health bonus. Well, this is about as good as we're gonna get, chat. Which is apparently still an S rank. Whatever, whatever game. if you say so. If you say so. Oh, wow, what a marathon.
Yeah, that's about right.
They only got an A, whatever. Well, anyway, we have more Dragon Crest stones, I suppose. Hey, 30 Aura Grass. You know what? That is actually useful to us. Let's go take advantage of 30 Aura Grass. Oh, a cutscene. Thanks for helping out, Adol. I thought we were nearly done for. Finally, I could take a breather. I don't think the raids will stop anytime soon, but I don't think they'll get any worse either. Everyone's given their all, so I think we can tough this out. I'm gonna say we can't let our guards down. We know there's another raid. Dogi says, yeah, of course, we gotta be on top of our game. But if we don't deal with whatever's causing this, the primordials are gonna overrun us. And if that happens, we're done like dinner. It's all up to you now, Adol. You gotta put a stop to this. I'm counting on you. What a marathon, chat. Jeez. Okay, well, first things first. Get out of my party, Rakota. Okay, feel better now. So, Rakota, we're gonna need your other item. You know what? You can have your 500 health back. I don't care anymore. So let's make sure you get your amazing... Where is it at? Oops, did I pass it? Oh, maybe it was just up higher. I forgot where it was. Huh? Oh, she's got the one that's got the reputation. That's right. Well, we'll make sure she has the evade back. Now I can do this. So she's got even more stats. Wow, almost 800 attack power. That's pretty gross. So I think we're good to go here. I guess we'll try to beat the game. I mean, if we have to play Adol, I guess we can give him the Saint Ring, I guess. I mean, this is about as good as it's gonna get for him. Yeah, Rakota had her time to shine. I think she's kind of useful against the nests, but I don't like her overall. We saw her AI was just totally bugged out. I mean, at one point it was just like doing the repeated jump air attack that I was doing as like almost like a joke, but she was doing it seriously and then at a fence, which was kind of sad. Well, it doesn't really matter which one we give, but we'll give it to him. So yeah, we have some nice evade rates going on. What a nasty, nasty combination of things. I think she's good the way she is. I don't think we need to do anything else here. We've given endgame armors to everybody, just in case something terrible happens and we're in some ultra gimmick fight where every character is involved somehow. We will avoid that scenario and go, thankfully everybody is leveled.
How can I help you today?
And just in case, we're gonna level Adol's weapon a bit more. So he'll get an additional 9 attack and 2 defense, just in case, chat. That way we could say, you know what? He's tanky. So the only person that hasn't really leveled up at all is Hummel, but I guess we could slowly level it, just because.
Whew, it's complete.
So there we go. Pretty close. Pretty close. So I think at this point we'll take a quick look at the journal and then maybe we'll see what the final area has in store. So I'm seeing all these clears. We're seeing more villager notes. We're seeing some notes for Rastal. And Shoebill still has more. That's kind of interesting. Also, how are we this far into the game and still only have 1 note for Griselda? That's so weird. Yeah, see, we're missing some approval from a lot of these characters, but I'm not sure what it is that we missed at this point, because, I mean, like, everybody else is maxed. That's a bit concerning. Oh, we might as well as increase our base SP since we're here. Oh, we could do both.
This one is best. See you later.
We might as well as chat. We'll get the final item. And we're actually still missing a relic, so I'm really not sure what we need to do. But that's fine. It's weird because I don't think I'm missing an area, unless it's like a post-game item or something. Do you see what I mean though, chat? Like, we're still missing 1 item. Very strange. Well, for now I'm going to put on the floating shoes, just so we're the most well-rounded. Again, according to the map, we've explored all but 1%. Just look at this. Oh, there's a treasure we missed here? Hmm. Oh, oops. Monolith fragment attained. What is that? I don't even know. Where is monolith fragment even? What is it even considered? Hmm. I am really fragment of broken monolith. Broken monolith. Hmm. Do I have to go back to the Baja Tower with that? Well, that's one item out of the way. I'm just making sure. I think I went... Oh no, I'm still missing one in this area. Hmm. But I don't know where we missed it. That's the weird part. I mean, the best I can really do is just kind of run around aimlessly. Also, Sahad not one-shotting these things just shows how much they've scaled in power. Hmm. Because now it's just concerning, because I feel like we should have gotten more at this point. Like, where else could we have gone? Is there anywhere where there should have been, like, a chest and we just don't see it? The only thing I can think of is it would have been in there, but we explored this area already. Guess I could go this way. Hmm. Very strange. Well, at least these enemies are getting one shot. So it seems the game did slightly scale their levels with us for whatever reason. Yeah, see, because that just kind of leads over there. I would have figured we would have missed something in the network of caves.
There's something there.
Hmm. So I'm going to take a quick look over here, but I'm not seeing anything that's all that promising. Oh, I could just kill them by running into them. Yeah, that's fair. 'Cause yeah, that's just items. Hmm. There's 4 enemies. Zahad is just so powerful, his dash attack is insta-death. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, why did I take damage from that? Excuse me, game. I could jump down there. Huh. Yeah, because now I'm just over here. I don't know where this treasure would be. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe it's... No, there's nothing underneath. Hmm. I mean, I guess I can always explore the outside again. It's just weird it hasn't popped up on the map at all. Because it did seem like Donna's story wasn't finished, but that could also be because there's another... There could be one more point in the past we could go back to. Yeah, I took very lethal damage while running for some reason. I do love that Zahad is just juggling them with his face. Like, he's not even attacking anymore, Chad. He's just ascended to a new tier. Like, look at this. Hmm. So yeah, I'm just doing a quick run through here, and I'm honestly not seeing where it could be. Like, we were already here multiple times, and I feel like we would have seen it if it was here. Hmm. This is just the northern part of this area. Yeah, we were in here before. Hmm. I'll just walk to the end of the dungeon, and if I don't see it, I'll give up on it. See, now I'm thinking about the broken monolith, because it's weird that we didn't get any prompts for it. So I'm gonna do my best to just kind of run there. Oops. There we go. Had to correct my angle a little bit there. I mean, I guess we could pick up the crew berries since we're here, but not seeing anything new. I'm also going to make sure it's not up high or something weird, because that would be why it doesn't quite register on the map. That's what I kind of suspect has happened, but I don't see it yet. Like an item we would have only been able to see with double jump or something weird. Those poor enemies. Yeah, these items unfortunately are no longer useful to us, but I'll just take them real quick, since they're right there. So no treasure here. We already got the treasure chest that's up there. Doesn't look like anything new is here. If I rub against the wall, nothing new is there. Now we're back at the other save point, and we've already been here a bunch of times. So I don't see how it would even be in here at this point. Well, we'll just go ahead and shoulder bash all these objects. Very strange. So the only thing I can think of is... I mean, it's possible it's an item that somebody in town wants. It's just weird that it's not in the same spot as the other ones. Not really sure. In any case, we'll do that at the end. So where was the other place that I didn't have one? I was missing a treasure here somewhere. What would be the best place to come into here? Maybe from the ridge, just so we could get from the start. So we're just gonna do a quick little item cleanup just for this last treasure chest, and we'll see if the monolith can be handed to somebody.
See something.
I mean, I would have thought that would have been a Donna item, but who knows? I mean, we're missing quite a few people. It's probably not Cathy's. I'm not gonna rule out Griselda's. Very strange, chat. Very strange. The only thing I can think of is maybe off stream. I might try to look for that other treasure chest, because I honestly have no idea where it is. But finding the one in the swamp shouldn't be too bad. It's probably just underwater, if I had to guess. And I just didn't go underwater in certain segments. I can't really see where I wanted to look. That's a shame. Oh, hi, I remember this enemy. Are you just here forever now? Because that's nasty. There we go. We had enough of that enemy.
Leaving it to you, Donna.
I think rather than walking there, let me just go to the marshland directly, because again, I feel like it's underwater somewhere. Oh, that didn't really buy us any movement. Okay, let me go to the Sky Garden. Oh, I can't really tell from up here.
Bet we can catch a lot.
So not seeing any big fish there, not that we need them at all. Oh, I didn't realize this was part of the same area. Oops. Yes, we already got the treasure chest that was down there. Well, there goes my idea of where the treasure chest was. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I suppose I can always just dip underwater briefly. But I feel like we were in this area a lot with it. Yeah, let me just go back to the surface, because they're just going to attack us. Okay, we're out of there. We're not dealing with them. Yeah, we were in there a lot. I'm just trying to think if... No, we even got the treasure chest that was in the corner over here. Because I really doubt there's a treasure chest here. We would have seen it on the indicator. I suppose I can wrap the corner slightly just to see if there's another contender. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Oh, that enemy just very rudely hit me. Man, chat, I'm not seeing where this could be, because this is just back to the other dungeons. And I was thinking maybe one of the swamps had it, but doesn't seem to be the case. Well, in the meantime, let's go back to the village. Well, actually, it can't be Donna, because Donna has max approval. So I guess we could talk to Griselda. And while we're here, I could just... Oh, I'm already at full health. I don't need to do that. She also doesn't want it. Okay, I don't know who wants it then. Because we've already maxed out approval of everybody. I suppose I could talk to Donna.
Boy.
Hey, Entos, how's it going? Very strange. Actually, where did Donna go? I mean, Kathy wouldn't want it, right? Yeah, he doesn't want it. Sylvia doesn't want it. Well, Sahad would never want it. But we'll talk to Sahad since we're here. Who knows what might happen next? Well, I think at this rate, if we are really not clear on what to do... See, I don't want to go all the way to the tower just for nothing to happen. So I think I'll just hold off on that then. Maybe I'll just check between streams or something. I was kind of hoping we would very quickly get the treasure chest, but it seems to be more hidden than I thought. But at least we got the item piece, so that's kind of a mystery for now. In any event... I suppose we should continue back to the garden and see what the game has in store for us.
Whoa! Look at the tree!
The tree of Psyches has grown so much. It's mesmerizing.
Wow. It's beautiful.
So what? So how does one go about receiving this power? Does Donna receive it?
No. The power of the Psyches conflicts with providence and natural law. It exists in direct opposition to the essence wielded by Eternians. Therefore, I would like to ask you, Adol, to receive the power.
Sure, I guess we'll do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Now, face the tree and raise your sword, the symbol of your strength.
As Adol held his sword, he felt a torrent of power surge towards it. Or into it, excuse me. Okay, so our sword seems to be enhancing. We have attained the Master Sword. Oh, look at that, chat. We now have a very different looking sword for a character we are not using. What a shame. Misteltine.
Whoa! So this has the power to stop the Lacrimosa? Yes. The psyches of species past, and their collective will to live. It seems to have worked.
What an incredible looking weapon. That's definitely not your average sword.
Our preparations are complete then.
Yes. Let's return to Octus. Soraya's waiting for us.
Well, I suppose we should check out the sword that we just attained. So it puts us at 693 attack, which is pretty high, and 600 defense is kind of subpar. But that's also because he's only level 69. Poor Adel. But hey, I mean, he got stronger technically. What I want to do is... Oh. I was going to say I wanted to check Kathleen's blacksmith, but it looks like we now have side quest. So we never actually finished Donna's adventure into her final dungeon. So presumably, because we have maxed out her virtue, we can now fight an optional boss, presumably, which, given how everything was going, I'm assuming is Io. I'm assuming we're fighting the little girl who's not really a little girl, who might be like one of the first maidens of the Great Tree's descendant or spirit descendant, something like that. I think that's what I was hypothesizing last time. Thinking maybe it's a trap. The Psyche's release the trap seems unnecessary. So we could have technically have gone to the final dungeon without coming back here. I'm gonna ask her if she figured something out. You don't... Chad, I really hope it doesn't Rogue Galaxy me. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over Rogue Galaxy. that final fight, chat, was just game balancing at its finest. Donna doesn't think it is a trap though. She thinks it's gonna depict a specific moment in time. She wants you all to see it, the truth of the kingdom of Eternia, and my feelings as well. Toki says perfect timing. We're in a bit of a bind right now. I'm sure you guys are busy right now, but could I talk to you real quick? Okay. Toki says he has bad news. Areas we had control over, such as the Eroded Valley, Schlam Jungle, and Valley of Kings, they've been overtaken by beasts and primordials again. He says he thinks the Lacrimosa has something to do with this. Donna says, Psyches are gathering at the Saren Garden. If it gets destroyed, Mistletoe will lose its power. If the primordials keep reproducing at Slum Jungle in the Eroded Valley. He says, Humble says, it looks like we have a knife to our throat, so to speak. Doki says, if we're going to get off this island, we need to keep those areas under control. Euron says, I want you guys to focus on stopping the Lacrimosa, but we need your help with hunts. No! No! No more hunts. No more hunts, Euron. I'm done. Not for tonight's session. Not after that last one. No more. So they say, with such limited time and manpower, we just have to give it our all. Doki says that means a lot to us. We're at the end of our rope here. I am too, Doki. No more hunts. So we need to deal with this now. Thanatos says, you're not wrong, but we should take time to prepare ourselves instead of panicking. Rakota just says haste makes waste. Dogi says, can't argue with that, you're absolutely right. Alright, Adol, come talk to me when you're finished preparing. We're so close to the end, let's give this our all. Oh boy. We got a lot of hunts. So it seems like we're going to have a lot of content for next time. I don't think I'm going to do those at the moment, but do we have anything? Oh. Griselda now has a side quest. I found a monolith that dates back to the Eternian era. I have a favor to ask. Oh, does she just want the monolith piece we happen to pick up? Because that would be really convenient. Sure, we'll listen to her request. She says, take a look at this. I believe it's called a monolith. Griselda says, I found it while I was exploring the northern region of the island by myself. As you can see, half of it is missing. Fortunately, according to Donna, the most important section is still intact. If we can find the rest of it, we can see the information it contains. Well, I mean, that was good timing that we did actually go back. We got at least one treasure chat that helped us out. So Griselda is saying we'll need Donna's help to analyze the contents. Excuse me. Fortunately, she said she's willing to help. Despite the current situation, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Eternian culture. So I'd like you to help me find the other half of this monolith, Adol. I said, okay, I'll look for it, Adol says, reaching into his pockets and retrieving it. Look, I found it. Griselda says normally she'd search, but she can't leave the village, so she'd appreciate our help. Well, let's hand over the monolith fragment. So that was an easy side quest. Griselda says, now I believe I'll go and ask Donna if she could tell me what this says. Donna says she will now channel essence into it. Griselda says, oh, I see. This is fascinating. Zahad laughs and says, strange how it works, even with that big crack running through it. Donna says, this is what's known as the Truth of Eternia. This monolith contains information about the Great Tree of Origins and the Three Principles. The Three Principles are a philosophy which state the origin of all things... which states that the origin of all things can be traced back to three principles. These principles are sky, ocean, and earth. Griselda says it sounds familiar. Okay, so Hans is asking what it says exactly. Donna reads from the monolith. All originated from an abyss, the boundless sky spreading in all directions. In time, rain fell from the sky, giving rise to the ocean. In time, fire spewed forth from the ocean, giving rise to the earth and the great tree. By the power of the great tree, life was formed, evolved, and set foot on the earth. And life is nurtured still by the earth. One day, life must return to the sky through the great tree. Thus, life continues the cycle of evolution. Chat saying they're loading a lot right at the end of the game. I mean, definitely. If I had chosen not to do those raids, I guarantee you we could have completed the game. But it seems like we have at least 3 unique raids, and I think I will try to do... I think we'll see if there's anything else we could do in town, but I think that final save crystal in Castaway Village we'll do for next time. Donna says that's all the tablet says. Griselda says that that's what was passed down as the Truth of Eternia. She says it almost reminds her of tritheism. I guess that's some kind of religion in this game. I guess based off of the root words, we can assume it's based off the 3 principles. Lexi says she heard of it before. It's a religion that was in practice that predates the Hieroglyph Church. I believe it was centered around the worship of 3 gods. Donna and Rakota said they're not familiar with it, though we're not really surprised Rakota doesn't know. Griselda said the basis of the three principles is the sky, the ocean, the earth, and this religion worships three deities, the sky god, the sea god, and the earth goddess. We heard mention of the earth goddess when we fought Hydra. Maybe they're related. Griselda says, so the sky would be analogous to Horu, the sky god. The ocean would be analogous to Grathios, the sea god. And earth would be analogous to Maya, the earth goddess. Donna says, Maya, I wonder. Lexia says, yes, one of the wardens, Hydra, mentioned her to us. Okay. So there we go. I connected the dots before the game told us, so there we go. Good enough. Griselda says, I see. If he's telling the truth, then the Earth Goddess once existed long ago. Lexi said there's no way to confirm whether or not it's true. Sahad says he's not the scholarly sort, so he doesn't really understand it. But he says it sounds like this new religion originated in Eternia. Griselda says, knowing this, it might be worthwhile to travel the world and uncover the truth. Either way, this is probably all we could determine at this time. Like the dramatic music kicks back in due to the doomed village. Griselda says, thank you for helping us analyze such a valuable piece of information, Donna. Donna replies, I'm just glad I was able to help everyone learn more about my era. Griselda says, as am I. Still, what that warden revealed to you seems rather cruel. The Great Tree does not perpetuate the cycle of evolution, but the selection and rejection of species. I don't want to accept that the world is sustained by such a process. Well, too bad. I'll say we'll do whatever we can to stop it. No more evolution. Donna says we'll stop it. But at what cost, chat? But at what cost? So everybody's basically agreeing at this point. So I'll skip through the dialogue. They're just literally all saying I agree in different ways. So Griselda says, how inspiring. I believe you will accomplish the task before you. Our future rests in your hands.
That was great.
Okay, old monolith complete. Griselda's approval is maxed out. Dynasty formula attained. Okay. I guess before we spend the Aura Grass, we should take a look at that. But we have yet another cutscene, so let's talk to Griselda.
The view from this height is stunning. I'm sorry to suddenly ask you to accompany me up here. I would like to personally thank you once again. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Jewel brooch attained. And ask her what it is.
It's an accessory from my personal collection. One that I thought would suit you best. If you don't need it, I will not be offended if you choose to sell it after we escape this island. I'll be blunt. What is your opinion of the Roman Empire?
It's a cramped nation. I'm probably going to say it's a powerful nation.
Are you referring to our military might? That's not necessarily something to be proud of. With each passing year, Rom's wars of expansion continue, and her territory grows ever larger. Her desire for conquest shows no signs of waning. What I'm about to tell you, Adol, stays between us. You've attracted the attention of certain individuals within the Roman military. They might decide to cause trouble for you in the future, much like what happened in Salsetta. Please, be careful.
Well, we're going to say thanks for your concern. Yeah, I thought we had all the accessories to chat, unless it's just another equipment piece. But it sounds like something we'd wear for aesthetics.
Your presence is an inspiring one. I brought you here to thank you. Yet here I am, inspired once again. Leo told me that I need to start thinking of ways to establish my influence in Rome. That being said, escaping this island is our top priority. Let's see this task through to its end.
Dramatic music plays once more. So let's go to Adel. Let's view his attachments. Oh. Maybe it is just something we do? 2/3 SP costs, strength plus 25. Honestly, that's pretty disappointing. I mean, it's even worse than the Stone of Antiquity. Very disappointed, chat. It's not even like 50 strength or like 60 strength or no, it's just 2/3 and 25. It could, if it was like half SP 25 strength, I could go, could still upgrade somebody with it, but no, that item is just terrible. Thank you, Griselda. Your item was absolutely never going to be used by us. Try again. Hello, Donna. You have a cutscene as pointed out by the chat. She says, this will be our final battle. Make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Uh-oh. She says, if you don't mind, there's a place in the village I'd like to see before we go. Do you think you could accompany me? Ooh. Adel climbed the watchtower with Donna, and they took in the view of their surroundings. Fortunately, there were no signs of any primordials, somehow. So they decided to rest for a moment in the meantime.
Even if we manage to stop the Lacrimosa, I still don't know what's going to happen. We've come so far. I've been waiting for this for so long.
I'm gonna say we'll face it together versus thank you for waiting so long.
Yes, we will. When the final battle is over, I'm certain we'll stand victorious. But first, I have to confess something to you.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I need to apologize to you. You and I, we had a fascinating bond. We shared a consciousness, and through that we were able to travel together too. Through it all, I started to become unwaveringly convinced of something. That your soul burns brighter than any other soul in the world. Adel, I think I was the one who selected you to be the Warden of Evolution for humanity. I may be the reason you're forced to suffer in the future. And yet, despite everything, you're still trying to help me prevent the Lacrimosa. I'm so sorry that I forced this burden on you.
I'm gonna say that she doesn't need to apologize versus that I'm honored you chose me.
At all. You're right. The circumstances are different now. Now we have Mistletoe, the Sword of Psyches. And with that, I'm glad you're the one who received the power of Psyches. In all honesty, I could have volunteered to receive it myself. But I wanted to fight by your side until the very end.
I'm gonna say, instead of so that's why ... I'll just say you're just full of surprises.
I don't know if I'd phrase it like that. But in hindsight, you're the best person who could have received it. Yes. Adel, I'd like you to have this.
Old seal ring attained. Wait, she's had an item this whole time and she's been holding out? Jeez, Donna. We could have maybe used that in the in the raids we just did.
It's a keepsake from my mother. It's the reason why I've always felt so compelled to help others. normally this ring seals essence, but I modified it somewhat so you could make use of it, Adol. It would make me happy to see that ring on your hand while you hold that sword.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna cherish this. I feel like that's a lie. But I'm gonna say I understand. Time to face our fate.
Yes, everyone is counting on us. Let's fight together, Adol. Side by side until the very end.
Okay, chat. Let's see if this ring is less disappointing than the previous one we were just looking at. So there's that disappointment. Oh my. Crit rate 30%, strength defense 30. Wow. That's a lot to think about, chat. That is actually a really good ring. I just don't know what I should get rid of to put this on. That's the real question. I mean, technically I don't really need the Crimson Fang. It's just kind of convenient. So maybe we'll have Donna wear it. That way her crit rate is completely ludicrous. So it'll give her 5 more strength, a bit more tankiness, and then we'll go through there. So, well, according to this, it grants essence to its wearer. Maybe she just overrode the purpose of the ring. I'm not really sure. Guess we'll take a look at her weapons briefly. So I'll rotate the camera slightly. But yeah, instead of Adol wearing it, I guess we could give it to her. Oh wait, no, half SP. Yeah, no, it's just useless. Sorry, Griselda, we're never using your item. No more quests available. We're gonna check one more time by the shore, just to see. So how many hunts, out of curiosity, do you have? So we have no new raids, which is understandable. Oh, wow. Chat, recommended level 88. Oh my god. Is this gonna be harder than the final boss? Chat, I don't think we should do these. Honestly, like, if we're gonna do these need to wait longer. We should at least go back in the past first. Like, this is so silly. Level 88. What is this? Like, we're only 75 with, like, our best characters. I'm just shaking my head, chat. That's just not fair. Yeah, this is definitely harder than the final boss. I'm just gonna go out and say it. There is no way the final boss will be as difficult as that 88. Unless there's some ultra gimmick. Well, chat, we leveled quite a bit. Although it's really deceptive because it only... That's so cute, guys. Look, the chat... when you save, it only gives Adol's level. He's not even in our party. Chat, I don't... When was the last time we used Adol? Was it the 1v1 and then, like, not at all? For, like, 4 sessions? Poor Adol. He's neglected in his own game. He's taking a backseat to Sagad and Donna and Laxia. Oh, speaking of which, Laxia is almost a 600 attack, so good job, Laxia. You did it. So, I think for now, it's safe to say that this would probably be a good point to take a break from the game. We have quite a lot left to go. It seems. The game just kind of threw a whole bunch of things at us all at once. So we have 3 raids, if we even think we could complete them for any decent ranking, because it looks like anything other than an S is absolutely not worth our time. And I guess we could maybe get it. We will inevitably go back in the past for Donna's final temple area. There could be a couple of side quests on the way there. And I'm 100% assuming we are fighting Io. 100% assuming. So if we beat her, I guess we'll unlock the Truth of Eternia, but I don't know what that will do for Donna, because I feel like we already know, unless she's going to teach us a chant to pacify the tree to get a better ending. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, chat, I don't see the point in playing Addle. Like, Addle's wide sweep attack makes a lot of sense when you're just going for speed kills, but if you're just going for, like, points, I don't want to do Addle because he's not as good at getting the aerial or multi-kills with that. Just because Sahad is always guaranteed to do an aerial kill due to how his skill works. So we'll always get more points with Sahad, and it's more likely we'll get multi-kill with Sahad, because his damage is just so much higher than Addle's at this point. But hey, at least we might be able to take advantage of Donna's super strength. Unfortunately, she has the ring now, but I kind of doubt she has it in the past. Although if she does have it in the past, which would honestly make sense, she should already have this ring. It would be kind of neat if it unlocks now. So that way when we go to do this presumably bonus boss battle, she'll have that 30% crit. That would actually be pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to go through the Broken Temple. So we probably have just a little bit of a dungeon left to go. And we still have to figure out where that last 1% is in terms of exploration. Because according to the map, we've explored everywhere 100%. So unless there's like literally a dungeon room, like just like 2 rooms to the final boss, I don't know how we're going to get the final 1%. But other than that, I think we found all but 2 treasure in the game. I think everything else has been found. And presumably there might be a couple things missing in night mode, but those seem to only be bonus items anyway. I don't think they're super necessary to go back for. But we'll see how close we could get with approval. Like we still don't have Cathu's max approval, so hopefully we get him sorted out at some point. But I think it's safe to say that we'll probably be continuing this next week. If we do happen to conclude early, because it seems like the game is throwing a lot of side quests at us, I think we'll go ahead and try out the, well, technically in chronological order in the timeline of the game. We'll play the first game of Origins to see how we feel about those kinds of older style games. And from there, I think we'll take a vote to see if the chat wants to continue with the series or just take a short break from it. Maybe we'll do something like Shining Tears or something like Drakengard, which is just like completely different in terms of genres, just to mix things up a little. But we'll see how the chat feels at that point. So I'd just like to say thank you all for coming. Hopefully you all have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.